There's no more
Yeah.
what?
I forgot. Yeah, you're rescuing the. You're trying to find the missing third in command of the ship.
Yeah.
Please shut up. Please shut up. Anyways, hey, why are you pinging the map? Get John here real quick.
Who is music?
That's
No, it's Divine. He changed his character name.
and his picture and his at.
Tired of you guys. Anyways,
Yeah.
in the last session, you all. Cry it. I keep forgetting what happened. This is the same thing happened in Outset and City Lights. I keep forgetting what happened in the last session.
Really chill music.
Yeah, this is the intro music.
Last.
I mean, Gabe, I remember what happened last session. Want me to?
I forgot how it introed.
Yeah.
Oh, in the last session,
Which DM?
you all
DM switch.
shut your mouth. You all finished up your journey in Salvation, going to a few more shops. Very what's important happened in Salvation. Nothing much happened at the beginning of the session, I don't believe. You all regrouped in town after your trip at Isaiah Red's house, speaking with the shadowy, flowing-headed figure. You journeyed back, had a bit of respite in the town, spoke to some folks that you knew of, met with Zashida's brother, or half-brother, one more time, as he informed you that he emerged from a sea temple off the northeastern coast of Anorum. You all then took the time to trek over to Cape Vern to try and gather some more information after speaking with the librarian a bit more. You encountered in Cape Vern... Oh, hey, Divine, welcome to the game. You encountered in Cape Vern a Sethborn, which is a similar lineage to Yuan Ti, but of a more pure connection to the deity they worshipped. He met with Zasheda, who you had in turn left behind on the boat in the town while you went to the boat to procure a travel for about a day or a half day in the Group Isles, of which you don't know which island they're going to yet. Before you ventured out for a test run, the captain informed you that his third claim was missing, and he would pay you off a drink of some fine alcohol if you were to bring him back. You agreed, met in the tavern, from there went to the forest, where you found two sets of tracks, one that you assumed was the thief, and one that was the second or third in command, who you learned, I think his name was Lillian Cutler. Sorry. Afterwards, the group split off. One went down one path, one followed the other one. The other group found a body in the forest that they turned over to reveal to be a dead person of unknown description that they haven't looked over yet. One other group encountered who they assumed was Lillian Cutler. But upon closer investigation, and through the very well-placed use of a locate creature spell, you realized this was not Lillian Cutler, but someone else. And that's where we left off last session. We pick up with Group 2. You all found a body in the ground. What do you do currently? Let me get the music back I had before. Where's my music from before? There we go.
I'm about to say, bro, you're ruining your immersion without no music, dog.
I got you. There you go.
Yeah, music is so important.
Eric, Aaliyah, and Shinra's group. You have just floated over this body of an unknown person cloaked in ragged clothing. They are not breathing, and they're on the ground in the forest, kind of leaning sadly next to a tree, a bit out of the way of this kind of clearing you're in. What do you all do? Eric and Shin are both muted, and Aaliyah is not speaking.
Beautiful.
Okay, so what's going on?
Mother.
Can you hear me now?
I guess.
Buddy.
There's
Okay, so someone described what he looks like, right?
no one knows what he looks like because you guys have just the body was just flipped over and it was supposed to be a dead body, but no one's actually looked close at it yet.
Yeah, he did like the
Okay.
POV switch.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna look at the dead body.
You look at the dead body. You have dark vision, don't you? You can't make out colors, of
Yes.
course, but you can see it is definitely a human man, or I guess a precursor man in this instance. Pretty well built guy. But other than that, you can make it. He's got short hair, and that's all you can make out from his appearance. You look him over. There is a large like stab going across his like collarbone down to like the center of his chest.
I'm gonna turn to Eric and it's Eric and Shinra, right? That's
Yes,
who I'm with.
you're with those two.
I'm gonna turn to Eric and Shinra and ask if we should bring him back.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Something important just came up.
Didn't I tell them that we wanted the body brought back? I could have sworn.
Thought you did.
Well, you have no. Well, most of you have no clue who this guy is, though. The other group, you guys have no clue who this guy is.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. But I think something came up. So Can I see how he was killed? Like,
There is a very visible gashing from the collarbone to the center of the chest.
yes.
Large slashing wound.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, unless Eric or Shinra want to do anything, I'm probably gonna pick the body up and look at Eric to start leading us back.
We won't take the whole body. Is there like anything that like might identify him that we could bring back?
Not on this person. He's just wearing tattered robes with a hooded cloak on.
Also, Venlin said that they wanted a body.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Make our way back then, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Make me a survival check, please, Tarek, if you don't, or Eric, if you don't mind.
I'm not on my computer right now.
Oh. Well, and I guess
Sorry.
Carry.
I'll be back home.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I'll do a quick roll for you real quick. Survival. Alright, not bad. With an 18, you managed to slowly make your way back, carefully following the path you took to the meeting point. Takes you about an hour and a half to get to that direction. In that time, the other group, while they have just discovered the body and begin to move it backwards, Venlin, your low creature does not go off to reveal this to be Lilium Cutler. What do you do?
I immediately hover 5 feet off the ground,
Alright.
and I try to make some motion in the direction of who am I with again? Crap.
Zavari and Zashada.
Yeah, Zavari. Is Zavari close enough to see me like wave at her?
Within 60 feet. I believe wasn't she 70 feet away?
Yeah, I've been like inching closer this whole time. I don't know how far I was at first, but I've been closer.
I'd say you're about 55 feet away, so you can just barely see Venlin.
Great, I'll message. Like, what's up? Is this the right guy? Are we good?
Locate creature didn't ping him.
What do you mean locate creature didn't ping him?
I used locate creature on the description and name that I was given. He's not showing up.
Okay, this is immediate like blah as I'm like, oh shit, the book thing. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. I read it in the book. They're things they like take your face. They like mimic what you are. Holy shit.
Does it know it's a mimic?
I don't know. It's the story that I saw in like the journal that fucking Xavier gave me. It was this dude. His wife had died, right? And he was in the forest and he saw his wife picking up wood and shit, and there was no like interaction. So I don't know. I have no idea what to do.
What's he doing, Gabe?
He's looking in the direction he heard your whispering in, but he still can't see you.
Is he aggressive?
And he's cautious. He's standing there. He's holding a large, like, makeshift spear in his hand that he's carving himself.
Great. I'll message you again. So do we just play along? What do we do?
Well, if they know that they're a mimic, they probably mean harm. But what if it's like it thinks it's the person it stole?
What if they're non-violent? What if they just like chill? I don't know.
I don't know.
You still there?
Yes. Why?
Are we gonna leave?
If what's your captain's name?
That's not important right now. I gotta get out of here, honestly.
It's very important.
Okay, you ask a lot of questions, but sure.
What was your position in his crew?
I was one of the guys in charge.
Specifics.
No. No.
I was the third in charge.
I'm inside.
Go ahead.
21.
21. He's... seems odd, but he seems to be telling the truth.
Wave my hand at Zavari again.
Okay, message. Do you need me to come up there? Can I, like, I feel real comfortable back here, but like...
As far as I know, he's convinced he's part of the crew. He said he was the third in command, which is correct. I don't know what to do. Do you know
Ask
how
him about
far
his
the others
personal
are?
life. I don't know. We've been walking for fucking the full 4 hours, right?
It's been about 5 or 6 hours now.
Okay, so we're assuming that... Oh, either they're hopelessly lost or they found the thief dude. They're fighting him right now.
Yeah, we don't actually know, and I don't know how far away they are in feet, so I don't know if locate creature would hit them.
Yeah, the two paths have actually just split off, but they're only like a couple feet away from each other.
Could you imagine? We can like hear each other whispering if we paid attention. Super annoying if that was true. I wish I had Mage Hand. I don't have Mage Hand. I don't know what to do.
Or you want me to come up there? We still have Zasheda hiding in the woods somewhere.
Well, the idea was to use Mage Hand to bring a candle to him so he couldn't see where I was, but has a light.
Just toss him a candle or something.
I'm gonna try to toss a candle at his feet.
Okay. You kind of. It's like, what was that? You kind of begin to feel around the ground.
There should be a small candle by your feet. Are you able to light it?
I got some. I can try and make a spark over here. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna make
What are you doing?
sure I'm far enough away that the light won't touch me. I'm making sure that the light won't touch me.
Well, candles aren't that far. Candles are like 2 feet.
Are you serious? Holy crap.
Let me see. They're not that bright.
Bro, I played enough horror games. I know the matches are like 20 feet, dude.
Yeah, a candle is a 5-foot radius of dim light and 5. Yeah. No, it's 5 foot bright light, 5-foot radius bright, 5 dim. So it's 10 feet total.
Alright.
You kind of you come around with some rock and it lights the candle. You kind of hold it in one hand.
Can you see your surroundings?
A bit better now, yeah.
Alright then. I'm going to lead you back to town through my voice alone.
Okay. I guess that works. Better than being out here.
So once again, I wave at Zavari real quick.
Great message. What's up?
I'm going to lead him to town using my voice. I want you to stay ahead of me. Don't be seen.
Is that safe?
I don't know what is and isn't, but getting him out of the forest will lead to us being in a safer environment in general.
Is it safe for the people in town, though? Are we not just bringing one of these mimic things into town where it can do whatever the fuck it wants?
If there are enough of us around it, what can it really do before we stop it?
So, we're not gonna call him out or anything?
I've tried to ask him questions. He seems to be telling the truth. If you
Should-
want to pry further on him, you can.
Oh, no. I'm very comfortable way back here.
Now, would you rather stay in the forest where there are more creatures such as this?
Great point. Have you asked him his full name? You only said his last name, right?
I don't even remember. Out of character, I don't remember his full name.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know if Gabe's gonna let me have that, or I'd have to remember in
I
character.
mean, you only got. They must told you like 6 hours ago. It's not hard to remember the name.
Oh. One more question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
What is your first name?
Lilium.
One more insight, just because I might be rolling low and you might be rolling high.
Oh, I hate it here.
What'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. I mean, you know it's the right name, but the way he delivered it, it's kind of like he knows the name.
Ooh, that's not...
What does that 7 mean?
Eric is now 7 feet tall.
7 mean, Eric?
He is now 7 feet tall.
He can dream.
Don't you know what you're on about? What act?
You don't seem like you're you. It sounds like you're acting like yourself.
What is going on in the background?
I turned Charlie down on my end because it's really loud over there.
Is that
Oh, I'm sorry. My mic was acting up. Is it good now? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm as me as it's gonna get.
Alright, message. Do you need someone to come in aggressively so you can play good cop, bad cop? Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna do that? Can I come in?
I'm gonna roll insight again because I'm a pesky loser. 23.
He's trying to throw you off from something.
I can tell that your words are not truthful.
Who are you?
I'm not important. Who are you? And what did you do with the real Lillian Cutler?
I'll cut to another group. Whenever something
No, they're
collabs.
they're taking the 2-hour trip back to the meeting point. He can't see you, but he's trying to follow the voice.
Question. How far you said we probably walked?
To about 2 hours from the split off point.
Okay.
So 2 hours. That's how many miles do you think that?
You can go 30 miles in 24 hours, or that's fast pace. You can go 24 miles in 24 hours. It's about a mile an hour at an average walking pace. So you guys are about 2 miles away from the meeting point.
Oh gosh.
I can cut. I can. What's wrong?
We can do what?
We also got the carpet, right? We don't need to follow the trail anymore. I mean, I guess we do, kind of.
When you have to fly really freaking high up,
Yeah, they got 5
Yeah.
minutes real. Trees are pretty tall.
and it's
So,
night time, wouldn't that
I'm
be?
gonna.
I
I'm
think
going
that
to.
we don't really know where. Like, I think because we were following a footprint, so it's not like we exactly know where the meeting spot is.
Didn't you guys have a defined trail?
But
You guys-
luckily for me, it says a place I remember, so I just have to remember the area.
Ooh.
Well, in that case, roll me a survival check, please. It's a forest. There was no when you guys. Well, I guess when you split off, there was a discernible scuffle point. So I guess that would work. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to
I'll help
use
you out.
my nomadic step, and I'm using the where is it? Nomad's Gate once again.
Okay, that's a mile, right?
Yes, it's a whole mile.
So you
It's
can-
1 mile that you have viewed within the
So
past 24
I'll say you have to walk a mile, and then you can teleport the last mile if you'd like.
Yeah, and plus with the avatar speed, will you think that'll probably help us out with that too?
I'd say I could cut your travel time by about half. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Unless if you want to jog a bit further, I'd say if you want to jog, yeah, they can cut it into about half, so about 30, 45 minutes roughly to walk back, cut a bit of time off.
All right.
All right. As you kind of speak to him, Benlin, he pulls the candle back, he begins to back away from wherever your voice was. Just go back where you came from.
Tell me who you are.
Doesn't matter who I am. You out here alone? Begins to look around.
That's information that you don't deserve because you're not who I'm looking for.
Then go find who you're looking for and keep moving.
No, because your footprints were near another set. And if you're not the real one, I can only assume they were.
It looks towards your voice. How far are you right now?
I mean, I would say 30 feet away plus 5 feet up, but I've been creeping a little bit back as he crept towards me, keeping a 30 foot.
Okay.
Floating as to not create noise when I move.
He looks in your direction. And he tosses the candle and bolts the opposite direction away from wherever you are right now.
I immediately start flying toward them at full speed.
Why is he running toward me?
Hey, Gabe, I got some good news for you.
What's up?
You know how telepathy once saw like this?
Yeah.
Now you're about to see the new improvement, bro. This is.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, is that new?
I just fixed it.
Oh.
I just fixed up.
Oh, you fixed. Oh, the
Yeah.
paragraph form. I got you.
It's
Amazing.
like, ugly dog.
But he's like sprinting through the grass, kind of through trees and brush.
I mean, if he's going faster than 35, or if he's sprinting at a faster than 70,
How
he's
fast?
outrunning me. But other than that,
How fast is he moving? He cannot outrun you. He cannot run 35 feet.
I can keep 30 feet behind him constantly.
Yeah, until he mimics something that can.
Yeah, try to outrun us. Yeah.
You see him kind of dart behind a tree. Go make a perception check.
Alright,
Go ahead and make me a perception check, please. As he kind of block. Just he got kind of
Hey,
gets a
my
sharp turn.
passive perception is 21, just so you know.
Well.
Does that matter?
With this right now, it does not help you.
Ooh, boy. Alright, that is a straight perception. Where's my perception at? 11 plus 14, 25.
You just barely spot him, kind of using the darkness of a tree to hide in the shadows out of a sharp turn off of the path he was running down before.
He's standing still.
He is. He's waiting very quietly, just sitting there.
I am going to...
Am I seeing this?
I mean, if depending on where he was walking, you probably would have walked out of your vision if you were 55 feet away. Probably walked out of your vision again, and then you would have saw him right across a bit, and then he would have vanished again.
Alright, I'll just message Vanillin. Where'd he go?
He's hiding.
Do you want me to capture him?
Don't. Crap. I'm trying to decide what to do to this guy right now because this is really,
He begins to back away
rough.
from the tree very quietly, kind of
How tall are these trees, you say?
a couple hundred feet tall.
So, call lightning wouldn't work around here, would it?
Jesus. Okay, message again. You sure you don't want me to? If you can point him out, I can. I have a spell. I can just hold him somewhere.
He's behind that tree, right there.
Can I see him? Do I have to roll?
Beat his ass.
I'd say you don't have to if you were trying to follow the movement they were going down. No, you probably, if you're pointed out, make me a check with advantage, please. Perception check with advantage, please. See if you can spot him. He hunkered down pretty well.
It's a 19 plus whatever my perception is.
What's it plus? I need
Right.
to know.
I'm gonna find out. Zero.
So what is it? A 19?
Yeah.
You don't see him.
At advantage?
You don't see him. Look where she's
Yeah, that's
pointing.
what
You just see trees.
Yeah,
Some
okay, I'm
shrubbery.
gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I can't see him. I don't think I will be able to see him. If just give me a general pinpoint and I'll just cast my spell in that general area. We'll see how it turns out.
I point behind the shadow of that one tree where I can see him skulking.
Okay, you see her point towards a tree.
Great, I will cast. Alright, well, okay, what side of the tree is he on? Give me, like,
Behind from me, kind of.
across. Okay, so in that area, right behind the tree,
Oh
I
my
just cast
gosh.
Wall of Words.
Alright. Cast around the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cast.
It can be, yeah, it can be a circle. That's it.
Anything?
I just walk up now.
I
Did I get it?
mean, if you put it around the entire tree, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hover over above it.
Did I get him?
2.
Cut.
Oof.
Hey, no, this is message, by the way. So, like, unless he was looking at Venlin, maybe he can assume it came from her or something. Like, I refuse to be a part of this.
I mean, you said you're walking over.
Yeah, I'm coming closer.
So he's caught in the thing though, right?
From what you can tell, he doesn't. You can't seem to notice it. It's an invisible wall.
Did he get stopped by a wall? Is he even trying to leave it?
I mean, he's trying to back away from the tree quietly. He kind of poof on a wall. He's like, if the one's like, looks around again.
How long does this last?
Ten minutes.
You there.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do?
Oh, he's in the forest somewhere, alright. Left him somewhere.
And why are you ploying as him?
It's good business. I gotta work.
Business for who?
On a ship. That's good pay on those ships.
So, you attacked him, left him to die in the forest in the hope of taking his life over?
Just his job. For one trip. They're paying mighty fine for this trip.
Surely you have better ways.
For a one-time cash grab? Not that I can think of.
Were you always a human?
Always a human. First of all, I don't know what a human is, lady.
What are they called again, Gabe?
They are called precursors.
Fine, a precursor.
Born and raised right here in the Norm.
Did you steal more than his name?
So these nice clothes he's got on. Or he had on.
You're annoying.
It's part of the job description.
Job description.
Murdering people. You tend not to be liked.
Gabe, you're good at creating villains.
Don't compliment him.
What do you really work for?
So there's... Did you make this invisible thing around me?
We can assume yes.
Well, are you walking up or are you sneaking up?
Ooh, I am not walking in plain. No. I'm trying to stay hidden.
Make a stealth check, please.
I was gonna say a rogue wouldn't do that shit.
I'm not a rogue, but I want to be one, so yes.
I thought you were a rogue. What the fuck? You act like
I'm a
one.
wizard. Yeah, I act like
a
one.
rogue.
That's, yes.
What's your stealth check?
27.
27? Doesn't seem to notice you. So you use magic?
You're a rogue. I don't care what you say.
I know what you need to ask. Did I come from Arcanus? No.
I wasn't gonna ask that. I just asked if you use magic or not.
Well, all magic here is tied to Arcanus. It was only inevitable.
That spits on the ground. Great. Magic user. Fantastic. You know, you sure did pause a lot when we were talking before. Sure you're out here alone?
As alone as I have been since I left the town of Stars Valley.
Make me a deception check.
That's not even
That's
deception.
not a lie!
That's not a lie.
Yeah, make me a
I
persuasion
very
check.
cleverly worded that.
Maybe-
You're so. I hate the way you word things because you never lied. You're just like, oh yeah, it can be assumed.
Maybe-
Oh yeah, sure, whatever you think.
Make me a persuasion check.
You're horrifying.
A persuasion is actually one of my worst ones, believe it or not. I have no charisma. That is only an 11.
I just don't like that nobility shit.
He got a 12. He got a 12. He looks at you and
Can
goes, so you're out with at least one more. Alright, I was right. Okay.
Your message is straight up.
you teach me how to do that?
Seem kind of... So you're gonna let me out of here?
Are you going to tell me what you're going to do when I let you leave?
I'm gonna go to my ship.
It's not your ship.
As far as I know, it'll be my ship.
Oh my gosh.
Let's say I let you on the ship, acting as the real one. We act like we found you like we were supposed to, and everything goes as it should, assuming you were actually real. What would you do after that? What is the money for?
An easy life.
And what made your life so hard to begin with?
Magic.
What if I... What if I promised you less of a problem here, if you promised to be peaceful about things?
That sounds fine by me. When I get on that ship and I finish this job, you won't see me again.
I don't know if you'll be able to leave the captain so easily.
I mean, we're going to the aisles. People vanish all the time in those aisles.
Well, what if I told you something else? What if there were more people looking in a different area? What if they find him? Then what would you do?
Oh, that'd be a conundrum. You know, I hit the body a few miles away for that exact reason, honestly. If they were to find that and bring it back at the same time, it'd quite a bit of a situation for me, honestly.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
We're both about to bring back the same guy.
Hey, oh.
How long has it been? How long have we been talking?
About 30 minutes. They would have been just nearing the point they can teleport back to the meeting spot.
Oh gosh, he doesn't know the wall went down?
Well, I mean, you mean talking in
No,
general,
we
like
can
just
try to
like this one conversation, or is in the entire time you've been out here?
Conversation. This is
Oh,
conversation.
this conversation about 10 minutes at this point.
Oh, so it's about
Like
to.
he's been
Okay.
trying to get away from the wall the whole time?
He's at his back to it, kind of leaning against it.
That means when it drops, he'll know.
Okay. Alright, what I guess like 7-8 minutes in, I'll message Venlin and be like, hey, I've only got 10 minutes. We've got 3 minutes left.
Back in
I'm
time
gonna-
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't get to cut him off before. I didn't know how long the conversation was supposed to be.
That's fine. You can let her know.
Yeah, like, are we fighting him when he gets out?
Are you going to run when this invisible wall drops?
You gonna try and kill me?
I may have no other choice if you decide to retaliate more.
You don't attack me, I don't attack you. As long as I'm on that boat before it leaves, it's all that matters to me.
So he doesn't know we're gonna be on that boat too.
It's not going to be that simple.
It never is.
And yet you chose to be like this.
I didn't choose to be found out here. Or, no, I chose to be found out here. I didn't choose to be found out here.
Well, you're dealing with some unordinary people.
I can tell that. You use magic. You probably got a friend that use magic too. At least, you said there's another group. At least, group implies at least 2 more. At least 4 y'all out here.
I have no reason to hide the details. Of my entire group, in which there are many, we almost all use magic of some kind. On top of that, we will all be on the same ship as you.
Ha!
And they're all using magic. Oh, joy.
I don't use magic.
Oh, joy, oh, joy, oh, joy.
You have burial.
Yeah, but it's not magic.
Well, you have no spell you can cast?
Well, in that case, sure, take me back. I can't do anything about many magic users on my own.
I mean, like, I don't really use magic either, but I can do things.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like, I use chi and psionics.
I mean, compared to this world's normality, I think we'd all be classified as magic users.
Probably.
Probably.
That's my
Mutant, X-Men.
mutants, yeah! Enhanced people!
So,
Well then,
see him lean back, and he kind of falls. He like stumbles, like, so the wall's gone.
yeah, the wall is gone.
I have another one ready if he decides to run again.
I propose I lead you back to town. But I'm warning you, if the other body gets brought back and this becomes a point of conflict, you're not getting away.
Oh no.
You know,
It's fine.
About that.
if you didn't use magic, I'd like your style.
Bro, he's playing with you. Sorry.
You're not here.
I mean, can I insight his intentions?
Go for it.
Will he actually follow me if I ask him to? Let's find out. Joshua, sir, I need you to not be here. Shut the door if you're gonna leave, please!
That's a mood.
Why? Just go upstairs. You want the Switch or something? Will you leave me alone if I give you the Switch?
Yes.
I'm trying to play
All
D&D
good.
here, man.
Mom said it's my turn on the Switch.
You don't care about that. That's a freaking nat 20. That's a 31.
Damn, he rolled a 21. Yeah, I mean, you believe him. He's not gonna cause any trouble.
If If you promise not to cause any trouble, I will create a light for you to follow to the town.
You got a deal.
How close is Safari?
Like 60 feet away. Just at the edge of your dark vision.
Ah. So I suppose she'd lightly see me put my hand toward my emptied sword sheath that I've had on my hip this whole time.
Ooh, if you do
And
that,
then
I'm
you
gonna.
see a glow of sunlight beam into my hand, making where the hilt would be, and I draw a sword made of pure sunlight.
Message impressive.
I found this during one of my adventures.
Oh, you found it.
That's
You see him kind of hold the spear up. So are we fighting? Something? What's going on here?
This is the light. It's the only light I know how to take with me.
Oh. Seem kind of sling the spear over his shoulder and hold it with one hand.
my
Lead the
boy's
way.
like, bro, are we doing this here now? What we doing?
Lead on. It's a few hours back. I was gonna wait till morning, but this works too.
It's okay, y'all. If Gabe claps us this session, I'm clapping.
I'm
him
gonna
next
keep 10 feet above him, but lead him forward.
Okay. Falls into the group. Other group, you guys kind of reappear at the meeting spot with Shinra's nomadic step. You kind of just wait there. Unless you guys want to talk, other group wants to talk for the 2-hour journey back. You all can do this. We can just regroup your team back at the point.
I just realized that if he's a normal player character, I look like a really scary boss battle just then.
Yes, absolutely you do.
You see
Same
her
here.
draw her light
I
sword
also
from
do.
her empty sheath.
You're
roll initiative.
scary.
So Shinra, Aaliyah, and Eric's group, you guys have just gotten back to the meeting point.
Bro, I'm gonna be looking like the monk from Demon Slayer. Gabe.
The one that gets
You just have spent the entire walk shifting the body, trying to figure out the best way to hold this dead body to seem respectful.
you guys get to the meeting spot. And I'm guessing you put the body down probably while you wait.
I probably laid it down.
Who did I say
High
I
five.
was? Did I say
Eric,
I
make
was
a
Yuri
self-check.
or was it Shinra? Who was I?
I don't think you stated.
Hey Gabe,
Yes.
I'm
are we going
Muriel.
full
Muriel.
speed back, or are we walking?
I mean, he's walking unless you're moving faster.
If we're walking, then I'm going to. Is Zavari showing herself now, or staying
know.
still?
I'm not showing myself. I want to get in front and be in front, and I'm gonna message Zashada and tell Zashada to go behind.
I just tried to roll stuff. So she got a nat 1 on her self check.
I'm
Fucking
gonna
god.
try to signal Zavari.
Is it
Yeah,
a snap from
Yeah.
behind him? You see how it's look back? Yes, and that's party member number 2 over there. He keeps walking.
These woods aren't safe. Going here alone would be a suicide mission.
I mean, I was in a pretty good spot. I was getting my weapon for the night. I was gonna camp out under a tree or something. Just wait out to the morning.
Have you fought the things that are in this forest? I don't think that spear would do much.
It won't do too much. That's if they find me also. I just gotta stay really still. I'm good at hiding out here.
he was. That was very impressive the way he did earlier.
So you had a rough life, I see. Caused by magic, you claim.
More or less. You know, living next to a place called Arcanus, when they use magic, the stuff from there, and they let those deformities go unchecked, and they don't do anything about it to the people, you kind of get sick of stuff.
Be right back.
Is this not magic? What he does?
He's not doing magic.
He has another person's face.
I don't actually think he does. We saw the guy. We just know what he was kind of shaped like. He's just mocking as him. Although I don't know how he knows his name.
And, let's assume this conversation is through message. It's magic. I swear to God, I don't believe it.
Oh yeah, if we're messaging, by the way, you should probably run ahead and tell the other group what's happening here, or there may be a very interesting conversation.
Right. Y'all gonna be good?
I don't
No.
know what he could do to me.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, I see it.
Anyways, back to me talking to Cutler, as we'll call him.
Oh wait, before you do that, I'll just I don't want to say this again later, but when we get close enough to the meeting point, I'll go way ahead and then see if I can meet with the other group before they get close enough that they can hear us.
That works.
Yeah.
So,
Smart idea.
Cutler,
Mm-hmm.
what if I told you that I'm not from Arcanus?
You're not?
Actually, I'm not from this realm at all.
I mean, you still use magic, don't you?
Well, yes, but no, because the magic that I have comes from a place where not only is it commonplace, but people are born with it, or they earn it through godhood and such.
Godhood. Godhood. That's great. More gods, right? We all need those more. We need more gods, right? Yeah. Because we...
Be surprised how many less there are.
Good riddance, honestly.
And what will you do when you die? Your soul will be caught by nothing. It'll fade off into non-existence immediately.
You tell me I should, what, be reborn? Do the whole thing over again? Nothing still changes. I go with my daily life. I die, come back. Arcanus is still there. People are still suffering from the deformities. I just keep walking on, keep pushing on, and do it over and over again.
Bro, damn, why you have such...
I never said you'd come back.
I mean,
Well,
if
he
you're
dead
implying
now.
if I'm dead that I'm gone, would you rather me come back every time I die?
Would you rather go someplace better? Or, possibly, if you believe in coming back through some kind of resurrection, who's to say it's here?
I think people who stay dead should... well, people who are dead should stay dead, honestly. I think the people that have suffered here, they suffered enough, and I think that the root of all this causes magic, honestly. The gods, I don't really give a damn about, honestly. Good riddance to them for being gone. But also, the real problem here isn't the gods anymore. The gods are long gone.
Well, I have one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know his name and his position on the ship?
A lot of clever recon work.
You've been scouting for a while.
Only you can go on a ship like that by knowing your stuff.
But you don't know the captain's name?
It slipped my... At the time, it slipped my tongue. You were asking a lot of questions. It's Davis. Captain Davis.
Looked like
The
that.
name eludes me. The first name eludes me, but I know it's Davis.
I had to talk to Nicole real quick. Anyways, well, let's see how things pan out when we get there.
Yep, here's hoping it all goes smoothly. Sure would hate to lose more magic users in this world. God knows they need more magic users, right?
Can you shut up?
You asked the questions earlier.
What do you mean by that?
You asked why I was out here, what I was doing out here. You know why I'm out here now. I'm getting money to make an easy life from all this magic. If there's less magic users, I say it's a better place.
If you really think that the Arcana situation is getting worse, don't you understand that no matter what you do, as long as you are in this realm, it will eventually creep back into your life?
Yes, unless we stop Arcanus, right?
There's more than Arcanus out there that uses magic in a way that you wouldn't like.
Well, my job is to save Anorum. No one else is out there.
So you don't know about the Coven?
The what?
That's all I'm going to say about that. That information is very touchy around here. Well, what about the possibility of the Chaos Reaver coming back?
Chaos Reaver coming back? I mean, sounds like a lot of work for the Anorum military to handle, doesn't it? Be a damn shame if they're spread thin and can't go to Arcanus anymore.
Oh.
You do understand that if things get out of control, things will only get worse for everyone.
Well, we have all these all-powerful magic users that can save us, right? That's what you guys all preach about. You got your cool powers, your fancy gadgets. You can do whatever you want to whoever you want, threaten whoever you want, and go wherever you want. Isn't that right?
And what if there's something out there that's stronger than all the magic users?
Then I guess we're all fucked, aren't we?
You're just as weak as I thought you'd be.
Hey, I can't fight a super-power being or a god. But I can kill a few guards.
I don't mind your combat strength.
A lot more going on than you understand. Not from here. What do you got? You said you're not from here, this realm? You're an outsider?
You can say that.
I'm honored to meet an outsider of legend. Truly, truly honored.
So, such a dick.
And what if we fixed our cat?
Big dick energy over here.
Fixed Arcanus.
No.
Do you ask
What
if you
would you do if magic uses led to Arcanus being fixed?
That'd be a mighty fine thing. It really would. And I think I would appreciate that. But no one's done such since. Or ever, actually.
Well, there's a lot of us outsiders. There's a lot of things we have to do around here, it seems.
You know, from what I heard, outsiders created that all guy.
So you know about the All, but you don't know about the Coven.
I never said no about the Coven. I just didn't tell you I knew about them.
Well, they're alive still.
I'm aware.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stop and turn around and look at him. And how would you be aware?
Word gets around this business.
You keep saying this business. What actually are you?
There are a lot of questions you keep asking. I got a job to do here. I gotta get to those aisles. You can't keep stopping me here.
Yes, I can, because your life is in my hands right now.
Because you got magic, right? And you can just smite me with your cool abilities instantly. Yeah, I get it. Ooh.
Ooh, he's looking right there. He is looking there.
You do understand that the magic that I use is purely for healing.
Can you fix those deformities that Arcanus causes?
I haven't seen any yet. I've only been through Sars Valley and Salvation Event.
They usually hide them from people. You know, out of sight, out of mind, right? They hide them, and that's what they do. It's how they keep from panicking as much as they do. But we know. Oh, we've been known, actually. You don't see them because they hide them, and you don't look because you're too focused on your outsider stuff. You got business here, right? You guys are probably trying to do something grandiose and phenomenal. So you're not really looking for the problem.
If everyone in this realm is as terrible as you, then perhaps it all should.
I didn't say they're all terrible. Just the kingdom right now.
And what are you doing to help that? Nothing. Going to run away and live your own life, hoping that everything turns over on its own or goes to hell.
Well, that's what you believe. As long as you believe I'm going to the island to escape, that's all I need to know about each other. I know you're an outsider, you know I'm a guy that kills people and goes to islands.
Which isle do you seek?
That's not important, I can't disclose that actually.
So you're definitely working with something greater.
I mean, I gave away too much, but I guess you can figure that out. No normal thief is gonna plan a recon mission to get on a boat. They could just buy their own boat. Unless they're meeting somewhere.
You may have to give me more information, or I'm not promising you any.
Even if I die here, it doesn't matter, you know? Honestly, I'm honest. I gotta get there regardless. So if I die, oh well, they'll find someone to replace me.
Who is they?
You probably heard of them. They're all around Anorum, causing ruckus here and there, inciting riots here and there. And if you don't know them, once again, it's you're not looking hard enough.
Well, who is it?
You really don't drop this, do you?
No.
There's a faction that, if you can believe, is much like me. We despise magic. We hate Arcanus. We hate the kingdom for not stopping anything that's going with Arcanus, right? There's a whole faction of us out there, all across Anorum. We're in the bars you go to, the taverns you sleep in, the roads you travel. And currently, I'm on a job to stop that coven you're talking about right now, or to link up with people that can help stop that coven you're talking about right now. That answer your questions? Can I keep going now?
Insight check the coven thing. I wonder who's actually against them.
Go ahead.
19 plus 11.
Is he telling the truth?
Why do I like him?
You're a rebellious group against the coven and
You say rebellious. We say we're for the people.
that's what rebels say.
Yeah, but is rebelling for right, you know? If we're going with that kind of logic, if we're not rebelling against a good system. Arcanus is bad, we've been saying to stop for a while, and they're not listening.
You do understand that rebellions are caused by a large amount of people agreeing that what is going on isn't good enough and something needs to change.
Well, that's true, but I prefer the term that we're an alternative governmental system.
Rebellions also sugarcoat what they do to make it seem a lot better than it is.
It's not a sugar code. I mean, deformities or a few lost guards in a toppled monarchy. What's, you know, what is a toss-up here? You want to lose some guards? You want to take out a faulty king, or you want to have what people across all the kingdom get deformed and die from magic-caused illnesses?
He's so cool. Holy shit.
Are
You're
you
assuming
okay,
that
Zavari?
Arcanus can only lead to fatal and terrible things, but what if it was focused differently?
You can really try. I don't know if they've been doing that there, but you can really try, honestly. But currently, not my job, but our job is to do something. Cause some change. That's all we want to do, man. Woman. I don't know why I said man. Regardless of the point, I need to get on that boat. I really need to get on that boat. I have work, and you keep stopping me in these tracks, and I think if you wanted to kill me, just go ahead and kill me.
You said you didn't think you'd get back to town till morning. We have plenty of time until then.
I do, but it's, you know, I was in a safe spot, and now we're kind of walking through the woods.
And you're surrounded by 2 magic users.
And there it goes, right back to the root of all this problem. What makes magic so great? Because you got all these cool powers, you're better than me, I can't defend myself. I said it's
You're
dangerous,
the
I
one
never said...
worrying about defending yourself. I never said any of that.
You're correcting that assumption. I can defend myself, but not from a whole pack.
Well, would you rather make it to town safely?
Suppose so.
You complain a lot for someone who's in the stance there.
You know, I was really hoping you just let me, you know, either let me go or kill me. I gotta talk now, is the reason why. And now you're aware of my cause, so... If you turn me in, it's even a bigger issue now, because they're gonna try and question me for shit.
You assume I'm your enemy.
I see a lot of people are enemy out here, honestly.
No, it's just because I use magic.
Yeah, that's a good start, though. That is the reason why. I really don't like magic. Really don't. Nothing personal, of course, it's just... When you're into magic, they tend to believe that because they have magic, they can just take out a whole caravan by themselves. And they can. They definitely can. But that's the problem. No one should have that kind of ability. Like that whole wall thing there, if there was like a whole 5 group of us there, you could have stopped 5 men by that one tree with that one thing you did. One person, stopping 5 people. 5 armed people. Well trained, too. It's disgusting.
You do realize that if people of good force don't have this kind of power, something bad that has enough power can easily wipe everything out.
Isn't that why that all guy killed those gods? So that no one had that kind of power?
Yes. And that only got to happen because the power of Norm was not enough.
Norm wasn't around back then. And Arcanus was made by that all guy killing that other guy that no one really cares about anymore because he's dead too.
Other guy?
The only other god that was alive back then that could have fought him. You don't know your history, do you?
I'm not from here.
But you know about Arcanus. You know about Sarge Valley. So you've at least been around for, what, at least a couple of weeks. Probably heard something, at least passing by Arcanus. Because you're at Cape Vern now. So someone should have told you something.
I don't know these other goddesses you speak of.
Alright, I won't pry too deep in it. It's not my business. My business is to get on that boat and get where I gotta go.
Do you think I chose to come here?
I sure would hope not.
No.
If any magic users can choose to come here, it's a way bigger problem than just Arcanus now.
So what do you choose to?
Well, I've spoken my piece. You know where I stand. You know what I'm doing. You know who I. And you don't know the name of who I work for, but you know what I'm trying to do. So you know all about me. And I know enough about you to make my decisions. So I think we're on a good basis for understanding one another's ideals.
All I want is to go home.
Please do.
But if the Covenant continues to be a threat, I may have to deal with it first.
You're gonna fight the Covenant. You're gonna fight the Covenant. Alright. That's good. Alright, great. You do that. Be my guest.
The Covenants? Have you fought them yet?
Personally, one or so. Found one of their scouts. That's about all we did. Now they're pretty tough, which is why I'm saying you're fighting the Coven. That's, you know, good on you. Go for it. Really do it. You can find them faster than we can. Be my guest. Kill a few of them for us. Buy us a bit more time. Be nice. And if I run across your body when we're finding their place too, I'll give you a nice burial.
You seem to not think that your cause will lead to anything in the end.
No, it will. It's just a long road ahead.
With the right help, the road can be a lot shorter.
We have good leadership, first of all. We have good help. The people are backing us. I don't need more than that.
And yet you still speak as if the Coven will win in the end.
They won't win against. They might wipe out a few of us, but they, regardless of what they want to do, unless something drastic changes, they're not going to beat a Norum. So even if we all die, Norum's still going to wipe them out, which is still one of two battles won, in my opinion.
We see.
Oh look, I think I see the clearing competition actually. The place where I stabbed that guy. You're getting close.
Is where we'll meet the others.
Oh, others. Great. Hang on, me. All right. So when we get there, what's the plan?
What would you do?
I mean, if you give me a minute here, I can change my disguise real quick.
Then how would you get on the ship?
Well, it's a bit, if I come in there with the same guy they're holding right now, it'll be a bit confusing. If I come in with someone else and then go, hey, I'm gonna try and blend into the ship, it'd be a lot less on edge kind of thing, you know?
Two questions. First of all, why would you be let on the ship?
Well, I'm gonna change my disguise when we get there.
Do you change your disguise?
Oh, you see him pull a pouch from behind his back? I'm really good at my job.
It's a disguise.
It is a disguise kid,
My
yes.
boy is a rogue. He's a
Oh my god! This guy from 50 feet out is like, oh!
Here I thought you used some kind of magic.
And for all that preaching about how much I hate magic, thought I'd use fucking magic.
The ones that argue against it the most, maybe the ones secretly using it to their own game.
If I was using magic, honestly, I'd probably be on your side right now, trying to hunt down my people.
Hunt you down.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm an enemy of you at all is because you killed someone. If you were just trying to sneak on a ship and freeload your way to the island, there would be no problem on my end.
Well, on a ship like that, you can't really just sneak on. They're really thorough with that kind of stuff. You learn that from your recon.
In fact, I agree with your cause almost. Because the Coven needs to go, and whatever's
Come
happening
over here.
now, obviously a tragedy.
Can you please be
The DM left.
Quiet.
New DM. All right, so he turns into a Tarrasque.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all dead.
No.
Now, a full party of like beefed up level 20s could probably be a Tarrasque.
Oh, we're fine. The party's gonna die. We're all gonna have to roll new
I
characters.
didn't think I'd be RPing with this guy for like a half an hour. So
That's no, I love the fucking story.
I really like it.
But-
So, like, real talk, I kind of want to see if we can beat a Tarrasque now.
wait, what? No.
Terrasque is CR of 30.
Holy
first of all.
fuck, I was muted this whole. Don't ever say that fucking name. If you say Taras, I am losing my shit. Don't ever say the word.
Zavari, you guys are nearing the meeting point currently.
Oh my god, it's so cool. How long ago did you think of this story?
This guy, I mean, just
So
this guy was
cool.
like, I mean,
Just made him up when you have
this
to.
faction was already made, but this guy is just impromptu.
Bro, Derek be like, I just made
not
a entire
cool, he's
session.
just a rogue.
He's so cool.
No, he's not. He's not
Yes,
cool.
he is.
No, he's not.
Why is he not cool? Tell me right
I
now.
think he's cool.
He's
just,
cool, but he's also a dick.
He's
I
just,
mean, but like, but hey, y'all, wait a second. If one of you guys decided to kill someone who you thought was an enemy for the sake of doing a greater good, you would.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy's literally just us.
Hey, no, not you. You're better than that. The
Well,
rest
you
of
get
us
my
maybe.
point. You get my point. People go through drastic ideas to get to what they think is good again.
Okay, but
Look,
also he's
actually,
he's
I'm
also
So fast. I want to join.
like also he's literal, but like also he's a little too like secretive to be us.
That's true. But he's
Secretive to
working
other
on
people. He works with the government, and everyone's like, "What's it?" Oh, and everyone's like, "Sorry, it's top secret. We can't tell you."
I gotta think about that because I don't honestly the way my character is now. I don't think he would.
Right now, Zavari is fucking 10 out of 10. We're gonna have a conversation later.
You know, honestly, I think
I
I'm
agree
gonna
with
fly
everything.
ahead and try to explain the situation, but I need to keep an eye on this guy.
So Zavari, you guys are nearing the meeting point. What are you doing right now?
Oh, well, message. What did you say? Okay, like, I'm about to go forward.
Tell them that this one. Tell them the truth. But
Well-
tell them not to attack him.
Okay, before we get too close, should I just, like, ask him straight up what he should? Like, what's, like, the best? Because at this point in time, I'm not 100% sure he's telling us the complete truth, but I also believe what he said, and I kind of agree with his cause.
I mean,
So I want to help him.
unless his
No, this is
deception
in character.
comes
This is in
to, like
character.
15, then I don't think he's lying. But like in character, I believe him because like I have really high perception.
Great.
Just come here, he knows you're there.
Alright, great. So, like, I'll just stop walking and let you guys walk up to me.
You guys walk up. He's like, well, wait. He looks at you and looks behind him and goes, well, then who was the one behind me?
There's another one. Don't worry about her.
Damn, man. I guess I miscounted.
Great, I hold up my hand. Yeah, you did. No, you were very
He's
merciful.
not gonna look at you and like freak out because like.
You can't see.
Oh crap! You really can't. Yeah, why you hold? Wait,
He can
no,
sit-
we're all under the light of my sword.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess he's like he looks and goes, huh. I'm gonna pretend that is not slightly off. Put me just a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot it's, like, not a thing here. I hold my hand out. I'm Zavari.
I guess you can call me Cutler for right now until the job's over.
Alright then. I heard what you were saying. I'm gonna be completely honest. I agree with everything you said so far. I don't know about the rest of the team, but I'm about to go ahead and meet up with them. What are we lying about?
If we're just walking up with them, honestly. You can just, I don't wanna. I was gonna pretend to be like the guy, but hiding out as the guy that attacked me in case his friends came out or something, you know. But I mean, if you want to be honest, because I've been getting a lot of questions. If you want to be honest, we can just tell them who I am.
Alright then.
We'll see where it goes from there, I suppose. My cover's already blown, so I'm like, it matters who knows who I'm here anyways, you know?
I mean, at least between us. Also, that thing you did with the I'm like, just like, you did the whole disguise thing. It's very impressive.
Oh, thank you. I had to blend in somehow.
Can you stop flaring? What? Oh wait, I'm not muted.
I'm not muted.
You just yell at the screen when you're muted.
Coach everybody.
Divine just yells the whole party when he's like, "You mother! I'm tired of you."
Divine's the chaotic evil when he's muted, bro.
No. I usually mute myself when I like yelling shit like that because like I don't want to interrupt the fucking roleplay. So now y'all know how I yell. It's like one of the moments. I was like, can you stop fucking flirting for 5 minutes?
Shinra, but he's muted because he's actually the other one.
So I'm guessing you have
Okay, great. So I'm like, great. I'll figure out if they have the body, or are we just gonna meet them all together?
Just meet them all together. It'll be easier.
You don't know they found the body.
Well, do you trust your other group that was looking for the body?
Yes, I do.
Look at Zavari. Is Eric scout
Yes.
with a dog?
Yes.
They probably found the body.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hide it very well. I kind of left it by a bush. But
Yeah, they're very.
they didn't plan on, I kind of put it off a path too, so I didn't think they were going to go 2 miles off the path I was on. And then
He does not know our group yet. Oh my god.
I jumped out the
Not
door.
only were we paid for this to find the body, we're also very good trackers that can move faster.
Bro, we are monsters, dog. We are monsters.
well,
I guess we should tell him. Yeah, we should tell you. We've been paid to bring back either alive or dead bodies, so we're going to be dragging this man's body back through the forest. And if we want to be respectful, we could give him the burial he deserves, and then you can be someone else, like that thing you said earlier. It might be more difficult.
Zavari,
Yes.
it's entirely possible that we can convince the group to agree that this is the real Cutler. We bury the other real Cutler, and as if he was never found, and this one disguises as him.
I look back at Cutler. Premium. Cutler 2.
Cutler
Bro,
2.
y'all
Cutler
villain,
with
bro.
parentheses.
Yeah,
That's his name
and I'm
now.
like, yeah. So, you you looked up about this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a family?
No, sir.
None?
Man.
None at all? Yeah, you keep doing that.
I'm assuming you kept collateral damage.
It was just him. I stole the food, the intent to lure him away. Made it swift. One clean cut.
Alright, look, Demlin, I know I'm supposed to be the morally gray one here, but a part of me just can't let us dump this man's body in the woods.
I didn't say that. I said bury.
Yeah, bury a group of strangers, bury him in the forest, and then bring in a... I'll do it. If you really think there's no other way, I'll do it, but I just wanted to be
There
known.
are two ways. I was just wondering if your party would agree.
If you want, I could disguise him as the dead thief.
Well, that doesn't really change Zavari's point that we are burying the real one in the forest with no ceremony.
I hate the fact y'all making me do this.
Let's go with the other idea. You're not Cutler.
I'm not. I can put the disguise back on if you want, but currently I am not Cutler.
You have a name I can refer to you as.
I mean, I got as much as like what 2 more changes in me.
Ooh. Well, alright, I guess let's talk with the entire party first. We're gonna meet up with them soon anyways, we're right near the...
In
Alright.
fact, they might be able to see our lights soon.
Oh, here. Come here.
I'm glad y'all talking because it gives me enough time to fucking fix my shit. Holy fuck.
Well, the 2 of you walk up, and at this point, Shayna kind of begins to sneak up behind as she sees the rest of you are talking to him, and Shayna walks up behind you guys. Looks
Oh my
back.
god, this is Shayna, by the way.
That's the. Oh, that's the well, I assume it was the second one. That's the third one, I guess. Alright.
Yeah. Well, no, that was the second one, because you heard her second. I guess I'm the third one?
Yeah. Oh, alright. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Wait, third what?
Well,
Never.
I heard one of you behind me, but I assumed there were just 2 of you until She appeared, and then I found the third
Does
one.
Shada float?
No, she can't fly.
Oh, I just looked at a picture, I guess.
Oh,
You
no.
know.
She could fly in the past game for a little bit, but she can't fly anymore.
Yeah, we got moved.
But
Yeah,
the
be
three of you,
careful about these forests are dangerous.
the three of you walk up to the the meeting point. The rest of you, Eric is nowhere to be seen. You see Shinra sitting like on a log. Aaliyah's standing next to the body that's leaning against a tree, and Eric is nowhere to be seen currently.
Is Delvin just hovering above us this entire time?
I've been 10 feet above all of you with my sword out this whole time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. You pretentious bastard. Get down here and walk up the rest of my
I want to make noise.
There's,
I get down to the ground, and is there light here?
There's no light in this meeting point now. And this
I'm
one lit
gonna
a
keep
torch.
the sword out though, just for the sake of light.
Oh yeah, about that sword. It's real impressive. Very cool looking.
It's forged of pure sunlight.
Forged of pure sunlight. Fucking hell.
Do you want
Bro,
me to
that sounds
stand
like a
on it?
fucking religion. What the fuck?
Honestly.
Well, I don't know if this sword belongs to my god, but it is very interesting.
That's very
Besides the
thoughtful.
point. Zavari, will you tell me the truth?
Well, I have been. Okay, You're gonna have to make this decision because completely objectively, I can't be objective. I've traveled with these people for fucking years. I'm gonna tell them everything unless you specifically tell me not to.
I have no problem with telling you the entire truth.
Great. I look at fucking Cutler.
As long as it doesn't get me killed, I'm for whatever you guys decide to do.
Right, we're telling them everything.
Well then, this is not Cutler, obviously. That body there, I assume, is.
Yeah, it's Cutler.
Well, then this is the one that killed Cutler. Tried to be him, so he could sneak onto the ship and get to the island.
I like
What?
reach for my. Give me a second to see what weapons I have.
No, hands up.
I see you guys reaching for your weapons. No, listen.
Yeah, calm down.
It's not fighting.
Well, I mean, he was. He was fighting Cutler, obviously.
If he was going to fight us, he would have tried to take me on 1v1 when he thought we were level.
I couldn't see. I was thinking about it for a minute, but I couldn't see. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we're being honest here, I couldn't see you.
Hey, we're trying to play up your case, man.
I understand, but you know, this whole transparency thing makes me feel kind of bad.
You know, okay, you're right. Let's just be completely honest. We're all pieces of shit here. Who are we to judge?
Well, we
Except
don't
for
have
them.
a different cause to work for that is to overthrow the government, do we?
Oh,
That's true.
yes. Also, I kind of agree with him totally.
You know, in better
Gabe, I am
I'd
slightly
say-
confused.
Wait, are you Shinra or Uriel?
No, I'm Uriel. That's the thing. I
Okay.
don't know how Uriel technically would act. What do you think, Gabe? Because you technically made him. And he loves people in general.
Let me go. I'm gonna check his backstory real quick. I believe he's the one.
That's what I've been reading. He's the one that loves mankind.
So is he like, forgive him, I totally understand where he was coming from, why he would do this, yada yada yada.
Is he like,
Yeah.
I can't believe he killed another human?
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn.
That's what I'm torn. Because usually I'm able to get into yours mind to see how you'll feel. But this one is hard. This is a hard
I mean,
one.
Uriel can be torn.
I mean,
I don't know this about Shinra, so I don't know.
so of the two brothers, I believe. Yeah, Uriel is the one that doesn't like any kind of conflict. Like any kind of conflict, doesn't matter who's killing who. He's all about compassion and making sure people are treated as equal regardless of who they are.
What would he do?
See, but is he like mad at him because of the conflict from earlier, or is he like, let's not have any conflict now?
What
He
is
probably would be a little peeved. He probably would be upset.
Okay, like there are better ways to do that.
I don't think I don't know that about him. I wouldn't Zavari would notice it.
So yeah, Uriel most likely is looking irritated right now.
Yeah, I like
Definitely because he's also in control of the body right now. So he's irritated. He seems
Yeah, as
irritated.
opposed to like just sitting in the back of the mind, like, ooh, let me out of
Why does he want? What does he want with the Isles?
I
Honestly,
can't,
Well-
can't disclose that.
All we know
Yeah,
is that
it's
he
just
needs
around.
to be there to meet with his group.
Thank you.
They have a cause.
That's all I need to know.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, hey Uriel, you good back there? He's just like fuming.
No,
Right.
like
We're gonna catch that later.
you all are suffering, trying to get past, and yet you all kill each other like animals.
Love that Uriel went straight for the condemnation there.
Look. I don't know who you are, man. I really don't. But I tried to make it simple. I gave the guy a choice. He was gonna run and tell people. I did what I had to do. I don't like killing my own, countrymen, but I had to be there. I had to be on that boat, and I had to be on those islands. Simple as that.
So important about it. I mean, obviously you can't tell us what you have to do there, but why is it so important that you go there now?
I don't think I can disclose anything of that sort, actually. You can infer what you'd like when you find out a bit more about what's going on here. I really do think it looks as if you really do support anything going on here, you gotta ask around. You gotta find some stuff out yourself. I would tell you everything, but also I don't know what I'm supposed to tell people. I'm not really a prime recruiter.
Hey, that's fine. It's fine. You're just the first one I've been around.
Yeah.
I was around, but it was in Salvation. Everything's like super nice there.
Oh,
You
salvation.
say super nice. What about the riot?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that. I was trying to figure out who started the riot. I couldn't find anybody.
Well, that was us.
Then god damn it, why didn't you find anybody?
I mean,
I
you
don't
can't.
understand
We
how
blend
that
in very well. You won't catch us unless we want you to catch us, which is why I'm surprised I got cut at all, honestly.
How did you irritate the people?
I mean, the people were pretty mad in the first place. They have the right to be
But
mad.
they were so angry that even magic couldn't hold their emotions back.
Ooh.
The people are already. I told you, the people are already behind it. They're already mad. Just no one wants to take the next step in being mad.
You say that as if the crowd was not dispelled by
Magic.
forcefully magical shields,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it definitely was. I got that report. Lion guards, scary guys.
Very. I don't like them.
Yeah, that's the exhibit A of magic being used. A whole crowd of what, 40 to 50 people stopped by 2 men?
Yeah, those guns are kind of scary too.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Norm's military is as advanced as it can get, in my opinion. I don't know about where you guys are from, but Norm's military is pretty, for compared to what normal, town guards are given, they're pretty advanced.
I know it's fucking crazy.
Yep, and you know where they get that stuff to make those really cool things? Take a wild guess where they get those fancy ores.
A goddamn mine?
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't it have?
That's the thing. When a dead god body falls in there, you tend to get a lot of cool stuff. And with that cool stuff, you make a lot of new neat toys for your guards, can't you? They've mined a whole lot more in the past, let me think here. It's been a few years. Like, at first it was, it was bad, but it was understandably bearable.
Wait a minute, Gabe.
What?
We have a situation here.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here since before Arcanis existed.
No, you haven't.
Hmm?
You sure?
It's been here the entire time.
You said a few years.
No, it hasn't been as bad in recent years. Like, in the past it wasn't as bad.
Never mind.
Yeah, like, in the past it wasn't as bad, but in the past 5 years, they've been mining a whole lot more, so a lot more of that raw Arcana's been getting out. And ever since they're mining a lot more, their military's gotten a lot stronger, is all I'm saying.
Oh, speaking of mutants, where are they hiding them? Why have we not seen any?
I probably take them somewhere to get studied. Probably either, fix what they can or leave them locked up if they can figure out a way to do it. I don't know. We don't get that far. Anything that goes on with the afflicted people is hidden. And of course, most of those that are afflicted don't survive very long. If you're not born to handle magic, you don't tend to survive just getting magic. The ones that get it are lucky if they survive. And the ones that get it in deformities are the ones that are, I guess, blessed, if you want to use that word, to not be dead, but also not so much because of what they have.
What do the mutations look like?
The most common ones are crystalline growths across your body.
If someone is already mutated and they go back, do they get a mutation?
It might just kill, honestly.
And do you think it's caused by magic?
Arcanus is pure magic. It is definitely caused by magic.
I wonder if anti-magic field works for Arcanus.
Ooh. I wonder if you could just like cure fucking.
Remove curse.
No, like remove curse, like greater restoration, that away.
Do you have any of these deformities?
Me, no.
Do other people in your organization?
There's one guy, yeah.
There has to be some way to help these people. There's no way they're just getting thrown somewhere
The
instead.
thing is, there probably is, but Enormous using the most resources they have there to find a cure. They're using it to strengthen the military. Or at least they are now. In the past, it was okay. They did more work to help us, but recent times, they don't care anymore. It's all military improvement this, funding projects that.
I look over there real quick. I suppose the military thing may get a lot worse very soon, actually. They know the and they know that the Chaos Weaver may be returning, given evidence that we have, which means that they would only go to strengthen the military even further.
Oh shit.
You told them that the Coven was back?
You see, I didn't know that your faction existed before this happened.
Well, it's fine. We weren't keeping it. It's not much of a secret. I'm pretty sure Norm knew, but I think with the guards knowing, like the normal guards probably knowing now, it might be a way bigger deal. They might have to actually deploy things publicly, which might make things a bit more tense. A bit tougher for us, honestly, to move in secret. Now they're looking for the Coven and us.
Well,
And is it the Chaos Weaver?
Shit.
Hang on, wait first. The Chaos, the guy that was like what? He was locked away or something a long time ago.
Alright. The ones born of Chaos Weaver, we call them Yuan-Tis, where we come from. The Shada here is one of them. As soon as she got here, she got a bite-like mark curse on her neck that we cannot remove.
We tried.
It seems to be of some kind of divine energy.
Alright, well, as a favor for not killing me where I stand, you better watch your friend there.
Why would you say that?
You told a norm someone related to the Chaos Weaver. You told him that the Chaos Weaver might be back, and your friend there is, as far as they know, is Sethborn. They're not gonna investigate her.
Well,
New outsider shows up, and then all of a sudden, I'm just saying, a new outsider shows up that resembles a Sethborn, and all of a sudden the Chaos Weaver pops in again.
Okay, but she was cursed by the Chaos Weaver. Doesn't that make a difference?
To them, no.
Well, there is one defining difference between her and other. We've met another of here, and they had no such mark.
Oh, then she's definitely gonna get talked to by someone eventually.
God damn it.
Oh fuck, she can't even talk.
Not even that. The real Zashada is somewhere, probably getting fucked up.
Yeah, this isn't even the real one.
Alright, things are getting real complex now. I just gave you that little bit of tidbit. Just said watch your friend.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're overloading us with information, we overload you with information.
Well,
Well, this all everything I'm telling you is already public information. The most you know is that I'm going to the Isles. Everything else is probably known by most people. They don't know the name of our group. They know we're out here.
Name?
and what is the name?
I'm not a prime recruiter.
That doesn't matter. If the common folk know it,
Yep.
It's a hush name, all right? Don't go around just telling everyone the name of the group.
That's what everyone.
Oh, you cross your heart.
Yeah.
Who would we have to talk to?
I don't
No one
know.
really wants to talk to us.
It's nothing against. It is against you. You're outsiders. What can
It
I
is,
say?
yeah.
It's definitely against you. And you like magic too. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't like that. Like there's like a whole lot of things just stacking on you.
not that we like magic, it's just normal for us. We were
Yes.
born in a world where having magic is just another thing. Like
Look,
learning
yeah.
the alphabet.
And I was born in a world where having magic means you're cursed and you're gonna die soon.
And we're outsiders.
Yeah, and since no one really seems to want to talk to us, then there's no harm in telling us something that the common people should already know.
We're good at keeping secrets already. We got that one into the city.
Alright. We are called the Anti-Magus faction because we are very, very anti-magic. So, it's in the name, Anti-Magus.
Write it down, please.
Oh, sure, of course. Let me get my paper and pen out.
No, I started my thing.
I'll put it down just for those that don't. There you go.
In character. Oh yeah, here, let me write on a napkin. What do you
That's
want?
Okay.
Right there.
Here, let me write it in the dirt. That's not.
With a
Yes,
stick
you
right
are.
in the soil.
This is awful. Yeah, roll survival to draw that with a stick.
He's like, it's like a really crooked A. It's kind of like an R. You're not sure if it's an R or not. The RT Magus faction? What?
That.
Well, to the boat.
And look at everyone. We take him to the boat.
What are we doing with the body? We really need to figure out what we're doing with the body. I think all the important stuff has been figured out outside of the disrespect we are doing to this man.
I mean, I think that at least deserves a burial.
We could always blend the body with and have him act as a different person.
There's no question about it. I think he was yes.
I mean, we've already paid our way to get on the ship, right?
Yes.
Yep. I remember that conversation.
You know, the fucking 10-hour long conversation. Do you have any money on you? I look at the guy.
I mean, I have his coin pouch. I have to blend in with him, so whatever he had on him, I have on me.
Great. How much does he have on him?
Pulls the bag out, opens it up. Looking at 27 gold, 13 silver, 6 copper.
How much does it cost to get on the boat?
For me, nothing.
No, I mean, we paid our way on the boat. How much
it was 200 gold per person.
Oh, okay. Fuck it. I'll take it out of my personal shit, so I don't want the party to do this. Because I'm the one that's mostly trying to give this man a proper burial under the right name. Let's just say he's part of our party. I'll put forth the funds. I'll pay for him to get through.
So we're letting him on the ship. That's all I wanted answers for.
Well, I
I mean,
appreciate
I don't
that.
think there was ever a question if we were letting him on the ship. I think the question was how we were going to get him on the ship.
The problem now stands with how do we explain why their other guy's dead?
Well, that's easy. The thief got him, and we never found the thief.
Yeah, the thief got away.
How does that explain us finding him?
I mean,
Let's just say he's another member of our party. We found him in town or something.
I mean, we left the Shades in the bar when we first went to talk to the
Oh,
the
wait,
captain.
yeah, that too. We also have multiple days, so we can just say we met him.
He's docked at this town for who knows how long. You think he would have noticed this man?
We just got here. He can just get here.
Can we, before sunset, as we go out and find the body?
it could work. I'm all for it.
I don't know the integrity of the story. I want it to work. I just need to make sure I believe it'll work.
I mean, I don't know. My only main plan was sneak on board or die. Backup plan was go back to the woods. Meet up with someone else. Try again later.
Well, what was your plan earlier when you said you could change into somebody else? Were you just gonna wing it?
I was gonna come in as someone with the body of this guy. I mean, you guys find I was gonna change back. You come with the body, right? I was gonna change into someone else, like from the town or something.
What, and then kill another person from town?
No, not. Preferably not. From there, I might. I might actually have to stow away that time. Honestly, it'd be tougher, but I could have just stowed away.
I mean, you were pretty aggressively
Do
mysterious.
I
Right?
know invisibility?
Do you know what?
Invisibility.
Do you want to make him invisible and then sneak him on ship?
It would be a lot easier than talking his way on, wouldn't it?
I think I could convince us to let him make him invisible. Wait, I have a potion of invisibility.
Do you consider potions magic?
What the hell's a potion, first of all?
Oh shit. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
from fucking outside.
So a potion, well, I'm only explaining it like this. It's not literal. Imagine if you put a magical spell in a bottle and made it into a drink. It's not actually magic. It's made of ingredients.
At this point in time, oh fuck.
It's shaking its faith right now.
I feel like if he stows away, he's gonna get found. I'd rather just bring him on the ship legitimately. He can
Yeah,
just have a mysterious background.
Potion of invisibility will only last so long.
Yeah, the only problem is that if I could cast invisibility, I could recast it, but invisibility potion.
I honestly like that. I prefer Plan A, the pay for thing.
I mean, why don't we just do that?
I mean, I think you guys are realizing how big of an offer this is for me. I'm willing to pay.
No, I get it. I get it. You don't like to pay for anything.
Regardless of what we decide to do, can we begin the walk back? It's a long ways.
Yeah, we're talking.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Alright,
Start walking back.
so I'll say it's been about an hour of walking at this point. So you guys are about 3 hours from town now. You guys just keep moving forward. Here, let me. Yeah, you guys make your way forward, and you kind of reach through the tree line. What was that?
No, continue.
And you guys kind of after the 3 hours. By the way, no one's seen Eric still. Eric's nowhere to be seen still. This man was hunkered in the forest somewhere, and no one's seen him since like he came in and we're talking the whole time.
Yeah, we just have the faith in God in the fact that like he's here somewhere.
Eric, are you gonna come out of the forest finally? I don't think he's alive.
He gets left behind.
Oh,
No,
Tarek.
this character. No, us in character. Like Eric, you wanna come out of the tree line yet? No response.
Tarek. Is he dead?
Oh no.
This man's dead.
He's taking a nap.
Anyway, you guys venture forward and through the tree line for about 3 hours of work, and you finally reach the edge of the town where it begins to enter back into, you know, the center town where you guys first exited.
Great. Are you putting a different face on?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can just be anyone you want.
He's in the tavern still.
Now he's stealing.
I'd say at this point, Eric would have been out of he has to exit the force eventually, so he probably would exit the force at this point.
To leave the forest eventually.
Uh-oh, wrong place. There we go.
Now he's Eric of the Forest.
Eric of the forest.
Eric of the forest.
There we go. I'll use this. I'll use the gym because that's what I just. I'll use this token right here.
Oh,
Eric
God.
of the Forest.
There you go.
You feel like real mad at this guy?
What happened?
Is it Uriel Shinra? Did you put quotation marks around color?
That's the name you guys gave him was Cutler.
Like quotation marks.
He needs a
Real
different.
name.
He needs
So
a
what
different name
about
now. He's using someone else. Yeah, is Uriel still like mad at him?
Oh, he has a toe.
Oh yeah, Euro's pissed.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's why, and character-wise, that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no.
Because he doesn't want nothing to do with this technically. So he's like, yeah, I'm make your choice.
No, in character, I'm like Uriel. I know you don't like him, but I really feel like he has like a, he seems like he has strong morals. I feel like you two could get along.
Haha.
He literally killed
He
someone
said something like
in
that.
cold
I can't.
blood just so he could do what he wanted to do.
I mean, yeah, we've always made mistakes. We've all fucked up. Just
It
make
wasn't
sure
self-defense. It was murder.
it was.
He don't miss.
God, I hate. So Uriel, and now we've got Venlin here being like actually good people. It's like, oh lord.
You guys make your way back to the ship, I suppose. Let me grab his. There we go. Jam layer that.
And he's not color. He needs a legit name now.
We don't know
He
his
doesn't need a
name.
real
He
name.
never gave us a name. He literally didn't.
Yeah.
He's like, who do you need me to be?
No, but like before we get out of like the forest line or anything, we need to talk to him and say, hey, like he's putting a different face on, and also he needs a legit name that isn't.
What about his default face? Is he known?
You're not sure, actually. Let me find a generic. Let me find a normal token for this guy real quick. We'll use one of the ones from town.
Guess I'd ask him, are you known? Is there a reason you need to hide your face? Or is it just to act as someone else?
It was just to blend in. I don't think they know me here, honestly, unless I was somehow spotted when I was doing my scouting earlier.
Well, you're fine. They didn't do like a background check when you get in, as long as you pay the gold.
Yeah, I need you to give me your social security number and one.
Yeah, they're like, where are you from? How long have you been here? How'd you get
You
here?
have U.S. citizenship.
Yeah.
You only work under a visa.
Yeah, I don't have a good token for him right now, so we're gonna use this one for a generic disguise. I don't have a good token for him right now.
Great. What's your name? Or at least a name you can give us.
We'll go with.
He'll go with. In character, he's saying we'll go with.
His name is Freddy. His name is Freddy. Yeah, Freddy.
No.
We
Give him
call him
a
Freds. We call him
No!
Gabe.
Fritz Frederson?
Gabe.
Let's.
Why'd you say that?
Let's go with.
Wait, who the hell is that?
Let's go with Benji. I like Benji.
That's the new token he has from.
That's a Blade Runner, dude.
Is it really? I don't care. We'll go with
No,
that.
I don't know, but like, give me a zoom in on that. I want to see how modern that jacket
It is
was.
very modern, so we're not gonna zoom in on it right now. Here, you guys want to see it? Fine, here it is. It's very modern.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
That's,
He's from X. No, his name is McAllen. See?
his name is
Don't do that,
Benji.
please don't do
His
that.
name is Benji.
Wait, is that Nod?
Like
That
Benji.
symbol on his shoulder looks really familiar.
Is it?
He's in the UNE or the UHE. What the hell is that?
Oh, why'd you spell Benji like that?
Yeah.
Gabe is the only one I know who spells names in the most fucking weirdest way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, come on, fix that.
I will do
do
no
right
such
now,
thing.
please.
It's not even a real name. He's like, oh yeah, I'll make my name Benji with a Y. We stop him right there. That is not allowed, sir.
Yeah, we're like, no.
Just call. Y'all care. Whatever. You do realize that we were still supposed to bring the body with, right? The captain wanted a body.
Yeah, she didn't drop the body. I'm assuming Lee is still just like.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drag the body on the map because it's
I
assumed.
assume, unless I was told otherwise, I was still bringing the body with me.
Well, to the captain's quarters.
Actually, it would be nighttime. Hang on a minute here, because it was only a few hours.
My notes from last session got deleted, so like, I don't remember the name of the boat.
There you guys go. Shut up, please.
Fuck.
Okay, a heads up. In 30 minutes, I'm gonna have to exit out for a bit, but I will be back.
Okay. Oops. Oops. All right, but you all board the ship again. We're two guys.
Hey,
Well, I suppose we should bring the body. Leave it somewhere that won't get in the way. I'll tell the captain.
So you put the body against like the banister over here.
the normal set of clothes that aren't stolen off the dead bodies.
I mean, he has a disguise. He has costumes in there. He has a disguise kit on him.
Yeah, but he said he was wearing the dead body's clothing.
He was because he had a blend-inism before.
Alright, so he's
Uh,
changed.
As he
so you can put. I mean, you can put the clothes that Cut was wearing before back on him.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do that before we get to the boat.
What is this music?
The
Yo!
Oh,
I messed up this music.
Benji opens his jacket and reveals he has 300 AK-47. Oh, he's got 2 SMGs in his hand. He just what are those?
What's up, a freaking boat bomb?
Oh no, Benji!
Terrorist in?
But yes, what are you guys doing?
I'm just saying, if he was lying, he rolled really damn high.
I assume that we're taking the body to the captain's quarters.
I told you to leave the body somewhere out of the way. You think he wants us to drag a body into his office?
Yeah, okay. Who's gonna go get him? I'm gonna if no one's going to get him.
I mean, I see Captain Davis right here.
He's gonna go with talking to Walter right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the body down next to Shinra.
Captain,
Yep.
we returned.
So soon.
He's dead.
I just had he looked down for a second. Here's a shame. It was young. Look forward to having him on the ship, but I suppose these things happen.
We recovered the body. If you would like to hear it in the morning, no such.
Walter, go look at the body. If it's him, check his record and say how he wants the body to be handled. Well, into a bottle of alcohol. I was had it on standby in case you came back sooner. This bottle is for you all.
Let's see. Yes, I will return the bottle to the one who I know the most. For now, I assume we sleep.
Very well. Get some rest. Since you're back soon, who's your 2 friends there?
2 friends.
Yeah, you brought that fellow over there and the woman in the robes.
Yeah, the thing wasn't with him.
Yes, the woman in the robes was with us from the beginning. We forgot her in the tavern. As for the one there, we fully paid his admission. As in, we will give you the payment if that is okay.
That is, it's fine, I suppose.
Yes, we'll cover the cost for those 2.
So I guess just mark off. Did anyone mark off the platinum in the bag from before?
I think it was marked off for Zasheda. Like for the whole group as one.
Off her sheet?
I don't think so. We were doing head counts. We completely.
Yeah,
never
no one
counted
actually ever
it.
marked off the platinum.
Oh shit, okay, then Zasheda's isn't
So
gone.
it's, how much platinum is it again?
You said it was how much
It's
gold per person?
1,000. It was 1,000 total. 'Cause you're paying for 5 people.
Yeah, as
It was
the
going
Shada.
off platinum, so
So-
it was
No, it
100
would
per person.
be.
It's 200. It's
5,500.
200 per
No,
person.
1,400. So it's 140 plat.
140 plat. So you're at 1,120 plat.
My gosh, it still barely hurt us.
So many platinum.
It's insane. You're literally gonna buy a god with that much. What the heck? Bro, you just give enough money up and you literally summon a god.
It was many years of like full on adventuring. Like we were
You guys
doing
play Skyrim, don't you?
Well, he takes the coin. They're paid for. I guess since we're all accounted for, we did our pre-boat check while you all were gone. We'll set off in the morning, or I guess while you all are resting, we'll set off.
Alright.
All right. You all get some sleep. All right, men, we're setting off.
Walk over here. I present the bottle. So is that payment?
What kind of alcohol is this?
Looking at it, it looks to be a bottle of Arcanus White.
Seems to be Arcanus White.
I like looked it up and look it into some shit. Is this the shit that I bought off the lady earlier?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay, great. I am very satisfied. Thank you very much. This is going in the party bag. We're gonna open this up later.
As for now, I assume you should rest. He told me he's Benji now, right?
Yes.
As for you, Benji, you'll probably want to rest with us.
Oh hey, he hasn't chosen a bunk yet.
Got it.
Now there is a shoulder.
Oh.
If If you want, you can have the bed I was appointed. I can just trance on the floor.
I'll probably sleep above deck. Still cautious.
Not you don't trust us yet.
What? Don't trust a lot
Say
of
it out loud in front of deckhands.
You can't sleep in a room full of magic users.
It's okay. It's okay because I'm going to connect with all their minds, like everyone's minds. So it's like pretty much thinking that like we're like in a fucking like
Isn't it a group chat?
way. Yeah, it's like a group chat, and y'all hear me go say to Benji, "It's okay, because I don't trust you. I'm watching you."
Oh joy.
Love the sarcasm in that.
No, I messaged him. I'm like, he's usually a very
He
nice
always
person.
do sarcasm.
Yeah, it's funny because y'all used to Uriel being the nicest person
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
so sweet.
Man, I already give this guy a few death threats. I think we're good.
Put him into his bed. Alright, the rest of you all, I move downstairs when you go to your bunks. Eric probably sleep in he'll probably sleep like below the crow's nest because he can't sleep next
So
to
an hour and 40 minutes of talking to this guy. Fantastic.
him.
This is literally why I played D&D. I'm fine with this.
Bro, D&D art roleplay.
Sometimes I can never tell with you.
Alright, I'll
What?
move all of you to your rooms.
They're not
being
even actually
sarcastic?
like.
Are you serious, or are you being
No,
sarcastic?
I genuinely enjoyed that we just spent an hour and 40 minutes purely talking, and it was entertaining the whole time.
Oh, making sure.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
Hey, Zashane better get out of my bunk. I chose that last time.
Oh, my bad. I think Aaliyah had this one over
I
here.
never chose the bunk. I wasn't down here.
Well, there's
Yeah,
there's 2 extra bunks there.
No, I thought I chose this one.
Oh, I guess you're in that one then. Alright. Eric and Jackson remain above deck. Benji's hanging out by the edge of the boat with Shinra, I suppose.
It's great.
It's so edgy, and I'm a little worried.
You'll have a long rest.
Devari's like, he's cool. I think he's cool. And okay, as I do every night, if I have spell slots, I cast Scrying on Winston before I go to sleep.
I know Benji's just uncomfortable as I'm just sitting here, just watching.
He looks over you and goes, "I'm gonna go for a walk."
On a ship.
Yep, I'm gonna look around. All right, buddy. You got a problem with that? Can I go look around the ship?
Just don't try anything stupid.
Oh, cross my heart. He walks downstairs.
He really likes that one, doesn't he?
It really does.
Bro, Uriel and Benji are getting along really well.
Cross my heart.
I think he's really hoping that one day he says it and he actually ends up dying.
I want to write it in. It might be important later. I don't know why.
The rest of you
I
are...
just watched Benji walk by the room.
Yeah, he did. You guys are in the middle of your...
Benji.
Well, you guys are in the middle of your long rest. This was a few hours after your rest began.
Oh, damn. Alright, so nothing happens during Scrying, as usual?
Nothing happens while you're scrying.
Alright, I do it every night, even if I forget
It is
to
dead poggers?
Hey!
Oh wait, I'm supposed to say that, my bad.
Who was a high...
Hog.
I can do that. Both of you.
Hog.
Hog
Hey,
squad.
Vanlin, what's your passive perception?
21.
21.
Oh.
Never mind, you sleep fine.
Hey, Gabe, write it in my blue box.
Alright, that's fine, don't worry about it. Never mind, you sleep fine though, don't worry about it.
Huh?
Whatever it is, it's a stealth higher than 21.
I'm trans, Gabe. I only sleep for 4 hours.
This have been like, what, about 3? I mean, it's been about 4 hours into your rest, I suppose. That's when Benji walked by, about 4 hours into your rest.
Oh, I would notice it.
I suppose you would.
I'm just taking a walk because Uriel's.
I mean,
Staring
4 hours
at
later
him.
and he's still awake. I'm gonna get on the floor, hover like 3 centimeters so I don't make footstep raises.
Alright.
Yeah,
Fucking
the voice
hovering.
following me.
Which way did he go?
He went towards the storage room.
My boy look like a fucking ghost. He's like, wow, I'm just floating.
Stealthily try the door.
Make me a self check, please.
I will.
Oh, you will.
That's a 22.
22.
This is a ripped old Yora Morton.
When you open it.
22, you said?
Yeah.
You don't hear that you creak the door open quietly. No one seems to notice it.
Pog door.
Stop that.
And you,
That's a real pog moment.
you peek in and you see Benji talking with 3 of the crewmates currently. He's like, making it on board was real tough, guys. I don't know how the hell you guys did it so easily, honestly. And they're like, come on, Benji, you got caught by who? A couple of ladies? You bad or something? You getting old?
I come in.
Benji's like, anyways, fellas, it's a pleasure to be on board with you all.
No, I heard what you're talking about.
They all, the 3 of the men turn around. You see them reach toward their sword. Benji's like, hey guys, come on, calm it down. Calm it down. There's like, what, four on the first floor, 2 upstairs, and a dog.
And for the record, I'm the one that found him out.
He looks at you and goes, and what a lady you are.
I float 2 more inches higher.
She uses magic, Benji? You said we're not. He looks at me and shakes his head. Boys, we're like a day away from there, or 2 days away from there. 2 days. Just put up with it for 2 days, guys. We never see him again.
4 of you.
On this vessel, yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, you found me out. I told you I was the last one, didn't I? Apparently these 2 do better than I am. Yeah. Well, I met with my boys. We had our laugh. I'm gonna go get some sleep now. The rest of you, go blend in. I think they're looking for you 3 or something. I'll say we're checking the storage room make sure everything was good. I don't know. Alright. Good night, everybody. And he walks out the room.
He walks by. Benji.
Mm-hmm.
When we get there, how long until you leave?
As soon as night falls and we land there, the 4 of us are gone.
My party intends on staying on that isle.
You're staying on the isle?
That's why we're on this ship.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
I mean, I don't recommend it, but you got the magic, you got the numbers, do whatever you want to do.
I know it's a hard offer to accept, but I was wondering if we could follow you.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring it with my superiors when I get there. You guys might have to give me a bit of time, though. If I don't get back to you, assume I'm dead. But catch the next vessel to the Isles when you can. And if all is well by the time you come there, I'll contact you. Or one of us will contact you. But right now, I'm on a very delicate mission.
I see.
That's my offer. You can tell your group as you want when they wake up, but when you get there, I can't. When we vanish, we're gonna have to move fast. We got work to do. But if all's well, or at least steps you can mingle with us. It might be reluctant. It might be not at all. They might honestly hang you for not killing you where you stand. But if all's well that ends well, you might get an inkling of somewhere to go next time we come to the Isles. If I'm alive.
I only ask because we share a common want.
I suppose we do. If you're in for the people, then you're an ally of ours. And
And the end of the cup.
That's true. That's a big priority. They're a rough group. But hey, everyone has their own motives. I just got a better one in my opinion. So, and close the door behind him. Good night.
I see. Won't see you in the morning, I suppose.
I mean, we still have 2 more days travel. You'll see me one more time. Or at least 2 more, depending on how much we mingle on the ship.
Has it already been that many days?
And it's only, luckily for us, I mean, when you wake up, it'll be 8 hours into our first trip, so it'll be 2 days and, 16 hours till we're there? Roughly.
I I then realize that I'm not going back to bed because I'm a freaking elf.
He goes upstairs. Oh no, long Benji.
Oh, I saw that! Long Benji, long Benji.
Shit, after about 25 minutes, Benji comes back upstairs, and looks over the edge again, and just watches the water move. The morning comes to you all.
Is he not sleeping?
Does
Nope.
it Shinra not sleep?
Not
Are we talking
Shinra,
about
Benji. Benji. Benji's not sleeping.
As long as Shinra's there, he knows that Benji does not sleep. He just keeps his like angle towards the rest of the ship so he can keep an eye on people, but other than that, he doesn't do much.
The fuck is he?
And before he's undead.
Alright, I'll use telepathy and I say, you're not gonna sleep.
You're not gonna sleep?
I don't sleep.
It sounds mocking.
Then neither do I.
Really does. That sounds like a bad idea.
Horrifying.
Just lying about being a
A
precursor.
precursor, yeah.
But you all wake up the next morning. Unless I want to do anything on this, we can fast forward to your 2-day travel towards the Isles. I'll put it on the map actually. Oh, I forgot your token will be back on the map. Add GM layer tokens, you know where you were in the forest, but token layer. You guys are. It is 60 miles a day on these ships.
This music is heat.
Really is.
There you go. You guys are.
It's good game.
So, how's Benji looking right now? Since I know most likely you probably didn't sleep.
After day one, I mean his eyes are a bit red, but he seemed pretty fine so far. But it is
He's
now.
really going with this whole not sleeping thing.
He probably doesn't trust us, so that's why he's not sleeping.
We're magic users. We're literally like borderline mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Technically not.
I said
Technically
borderline.
not a magic user.
My water bottle!
He knows that we all work together and a lot of us use magic. I think he just assumes worth. I mean, look at the way he lives his life. You think he's gonna assume good things?
You're not wrong.
But
Then again,
unless y'all want to do anything,
I'm overanalyzing, so.
unless y'all want to do anything,
Can I assume that he's probably exhausted?
after the second day of travel, you can assume he'll probably be exhausted. But right now, he's fine.
Alright, he looks fine now? Okay. I was gonna use Restore Vigor.
I mean, unless you guys want to do anything on the next few days of
That's
travel,
worse.
we can just fast forward to your landing on the Isle if you'd like.
Wait, what you said?
Because not much is happening on the ocean right now. It is just on this part of the journey. It is just straight travel across the ocean. The captain seems to maneuver through more of the safer bits of water as he goes. Seems like he's accustomed to going to the Isles at this point.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do much on the boat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye on Benji.
Day 2,
you know.
Benji looks he looks pretty tired after not sleeping for the second day.
Alright, I
if
use-
I
I was-
notice, if I notice that like Benji is not that tired, I'm actually gonna go up to him when he's like looking over the water. And I'm gonna say, "Are you sure you don't want to get any sleep?"
I'll sleep when I get somewhere safer.
I look there's no safer place than on this ship, my friend. Oh wait, who am I? Oh, I gotta know who am I this time.
Oh no!
You see, shit, like this is a weird change. Like on the second day, it's like a weird change of habit. Cause instead of me looking stern, you just see me look all hippity, and I put my arm over it, like, oh. Benji should go. I'm sorry about the other introduction. It's hard to say.
Looks over these bloodshot eyes and goes, "All right, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it."
He's gonna lose his mind, bro.
Just keep looking over the water some more.
Yeah, and then I go, you see, listen, alright, I have a condition. There's more 2 people in one body, you know.
This really is not helping him trust us.
Other than that, I see most likely you don't trust me or trust the group in general, which is understandable, especially how my boy, my friend Uriel treated you. But, I honestly think you should get some sleep, but I got you for now. And I'm going to use Restore Vigor.
He's like, "Oh, well, I don't
So
know."
now all exhaustion, his exhaustion got reduced. But if he's still tired, I'm going to use it twice if he hasn't slept for 2 days to reduce his exhaustion. So he's now back to normal.
He's like, "All right." Yeah. So his first exhaustion is like, I'm never gonna like magic, but I did help a bit. Thanks.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, I understand. Again, I apologize if Uriel, is piloting my body again next time. Just don't take it offense. He's not gonna harm you, just as long as you don't harm the crew or anyone on this ship. You should be fine.
Alright,
And
well,
you just like, before you even say that, I just walk off all happy. He's gonna go. I haven't ate your
Chaotic
food in a
evil.
while.
This is chaotic evil.
This is the most chaotic thing I've ever seen.
I love this.
Benji's eyes are like revert from being bloodshot, and he kind of just looks over the water and goes, "All right."
I really am sorry about my party. I would say that we're not all like that, but I think that I may be the least magic of us all.
Again, that's you guys are probably really great where you're from, but just you gotta understand where I'm coming from with all this stuff. I bet you're phenomenal people. I bet you've done pretty cool, fantastic things, but
I mean, I get it. A bunch of strange people who could probably beat the shit out of you, no offense, all of a sudden come here and want to help out. It's a little suspicious.
Alright, but yeah, Gabe, I used this twice. I'm sending it to you so you can see it. I used that twice. So you shouldn't have any exhaustion.
all right. No, but regardless, after we land on the Isle, either you'll hear from me or I'm probably dead. So, for whatever it's worth, since I probably won't see you tomorrow by the time we land. I guess if you're gonna help. Learn what you want to. Do whatever you want. But just know that if you ever do cross the path of the rest of the faction, they probably aren't gonna be as understanding as I am, and they probably won't be alone either.
Well, here's to hoping that you aren't dead. You don't die.
Where I'm going, that's a highly unlikely possibility.
I know that the rest of your faction might not be the biggest fan of the rest of my party, but if they ever need help and you think that a human-looking person who really only fights would help out, would be more likely to be less conspicuous, I'm glad to help your group
You leave
out.
the party? That's crazy.
I'm not gonna leave the party. I'm just saying that, like, maybe showing up with a tiefling and a yuan-ti might not be the best idea,
The
you know?
yuan-ti is honestly probably the way worse of the two.
Okay, for the moment, I will be gone. Like I said, I'll try to come back.
Okay.
I'm hoping nothing too important is going on.
All right.
Well, it's for school reasons, so
You're good.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
But as you guys, the next day goes through, you guys land in the dead of night. I will describe to it. Yes.
Why is the health for the party icon Potat?
I don't know. Someone put that in there. I really don't know. I didn't think this with the island this soon, honestly. The islands are a bit later game, but I don't really care, honestly.
Isles of Groupin. I mean, the Gloopin. The Gloopin Isle.
I'm gonna break your hairline.
What hairline?
None.
Yeah, I admitted it.
Well, it is still the dead of night right now, as you guys arrive.
Oh wait, the entire time I've just been making friends with the crew. That's it.
Okay.
Oh
The
god.
boat kind of pulls up and docks. A few crew members hop over the edge and pull ropes down to kind of harness stable the ship. And there's a bit off the coast to make sure they don't, destroy the vessel. And you guys kind of wait. The crew kind of waits to the water and puts up like these ropes so people can like zip down to get to the ground faster. They kind of get there and kind of set up a small makeshift dock out of a few planks of wood and nails, and row up to kind of ship out with boxes or empty boxes. And as you guys kind of look over the edge, heat wafts into your faces. Oh, sorry. Yeah, heat wafts into your faces. The low drooping branches of the trees obscure vision beyond their leaves. The small puddles exude steam from their surface, and the still dry air constantly surrounds you. The dark brown soil beneath your feet is reminiscent of the material plane if it weren't for the more powdery feel of the grains beneath your feet that puff into slight clouds with each step. You guys are now on the Isle of Call. And Cap looks over and goes, "You all have, how long? We'll only be here for about 8 hours. If you have 8 hours, then we're shipping off again." Well, I'll give you 12, and then we're shipping out again.
Great.
So if you do anything in 12 hours, be my guest. Where's the Isle of Calm map that I have? Zoop.
Zoop.
Party. Tired of you guys. Shut up. But it is the dead of night, and you watch as Benji kind of joins your crew on the land. You watch as whoever wants to watch Benji, make a perception check if they'd like.
Okay. Perception.
I'm not good at it. That's a 14 from me.
I think that's an 18. Yes, that is an 18.
All right. 18. Alright. I'm moving. Hang on. You guys are on the map. I need to actually put you on the map with your token. I didn't put your token on the map yet, just so I can show you what the map looks like real quick. There you guys go. Right there.
Hey, yo! I see
That's
you
a
using
pretty
Incarnate.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, I like this water texture.
It's a really nice texture, Gabe.
Where did you get these tree textures at?
I did that.
Where
I made
Did
it.
you
did
pay
those
for
tree
Incarnate?
textures?
No, I have my own tree assets in my computer. I just edit them myself.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you do that. Yeah. Cool.
However, with what was perception check? I got a 12 and a what? Or what? A 14 and a what?
18.
We're trying to roll.
Perception. See, everyone wants to watch Benji when you guys land.
21 isn't gonna do anything this time again.
Passively, it will not know.
What if it's a? Wait. Does passively have like less of an effect than a rolled perception?
No, it doesn't. It's kind of just you without you looking around.
So I have to roll a higher than 21.
For this right now, yes, he brought pretty high for his stealth.
That's a 22.
As you guys are kind of unloading and the crew is kind of spread out and scattering about, kind of setting up, you lose sight of Benji.
Well,
That's fine.
he's
And you see right at the end of the tree line that makeshift spear he had before just kind of jammed to the ground.
Can I walk up to it? I
Sure.
don't touch it again.
Hey yo, I cast locate creature. I'm Benji.
1,000 feet.
Yep.
He's
Oh, he
about.
got that far quickly.
I mean, in the time it takes for you to notice him being gone, he's about 500 feet away at this point.
See, like, sprinting.
He's already about 500 feet out from us. We want to follow him?
I mean, as much as I would love to follow him, I made my offer.
I mean,
It's up
yeah,
to him if he'll take it.
he's also made it pretty clear that he'll find us later if, you know.
I was just offering.
Yeah.
I am gonna switch my spells around though. So
Alright.
that.
But yes, you walk into the spears of Ari. What do you do?
Oh no, I need to switch my spells around too. Hold on.
Okay.
But I walked up to the spear. I just I'm not touching it. Like, is it just a normal spear?
It's just a wood carved spear.
Wood carved?
Yeah, he
Like he just made it?
he made it like he was making it in the forest when you guys first found him when he was hiding as someone else.
Oh, I'll take it then.
Oh
Hey,
sure.
Gabe,
Yeah, what's up?
you said that you really only care about spell cost if it's really fancy or gets consumed, right?
Yeah.
Ah, so true seeing would be really hard to pull off. If you get rid of that.
I guess for the wood spear, it can be used twice before it breaks, but it is a wood spear.
It's
just-
just a spear.
It does normal spear damage, but it is a wooden spear, so it'll break. It'll break if you hit something like it twice. It's not a super sturdy spear.
I mean, it's fine. I wasn't gonna use it. I just take trinkets.
Okay. It's just a wood carved spear.
Oh wow, what a gross spell! I like that.
But you're all on the isle. What are you doing currently?
I want to see if I can look at the spear to figure out the type of like what. I want to look at how well crafted the spear is, basically.
Oh yeah, here.
Second here.
Oh, I like that spell. I'm gonna slot that so quick. Holy crap!
There we go. This is the wrong
Y'all
music.
ever heard of blade barrier before?
No.
Oh my
Sounds
gosh!
sick as fuck.
I'm not gonna say the super details, but if you enter the barrier or start your turn in the barrier, you take 60/10 slash damage on a failed save. I can make it a 60-foot, 20-foot, 60-foot diameter, like circle with 20-foot tall walls that's 5 feet thick.
You guys are right there in the aisle. And just so you're aware, traveling through the swamp area of the aisle is considered difficult terrain, so all travel speed is doubled, or travel time is doubled. Well, he has to be alone for that.
Wait, how bad is the tree line? We could fly with it.
The tree line is not that high. These trees are about like what? Maybe like at the tallest, like 50 feet at the tallest.
So for travel, we should probably fly this place unless there's bad air creatures.
Yeah, is everything like super hot? Like, what's the water like?
The water kind of it won't burn you unless you like stay in it for too long, but it is steaming. It is slightly burned to the touch.
Have you even like really well described this place? Yeah, I want to.
Well, you guys don't know anything about this place yet because you came here way too soon. So you have no clue what's happening on this island right now. On the island currently, you only know about the island is that Benji is here. That's the most you know about the entire isle.
Yeah, for a quick time.
I did want to know how well crafted that spear is, though.
I mean, how well do you make it? It's a bit above average. Not super well done, but it's a good makeshift spear.
World high survival. What are you gonna do?
Does it tell me anything about like him as a?
He's well trained to make weapons out of sticks.
Ah, yes.
Man,
Writing Benji with an I, by the way, because I hate the way that you wrote
Nope,
it.
it's Benji with a Y. That's the code name he gave you. Oh, I forgot! Before he left, who to give on the spear is a little note.
Huh?
On this spear, on the spear is a little note.
Okay, what's it say?
Just here, I'll put it in chat.
Yo, you're all actual retards.
It's a bomb. There you go. That's all the note says right there.
Oh,
Killer Queen has already touched that spear. Lose a party member instantly. They don't get to roll. They just die.
That's all the note says, though, when you take it.
Okay.
But yes, you guys are on the isle for 12 hours total. So just so you're aware, going 15 miles is now how I can go in a day. If you go fast speed. If you go normal speed, it's 12 miles a day.
What if we fly?
If you fly, you can still go 30 miles a day. That's throughout an entire day of travel.
Where do we want to go?
well, we have no particular thing. Let's just, like, full expedition mode. Let's go.
Currently, the rest of the crew is gathering. People are like taking bark samples or taking some plant life. Some people grab like small like creatures that are by the water or by the ponds or they're in the water. And they kind of load up in crates or bags or whatever their container would be for them. Some people grab soil samples. Some are just watching around with like daggers and swords in hand. Some are fishing.
Run around with the tech magic up and see if we can find anything.
What are you doing right now?
Yeah, can I do that? Can I like run around with the tech magic up and just see if I find anything cool?
On the isle?
Yeah.
Well, you have half a day. Actually, you have half a day. So if you were to only go half a day of travel, you can only go about 6 miles away because it has to be traveled there and back. And half a day travel is 12 miles.
We're splitting up.
So you can go 6 miles if you can go 6 miles there and 6 miles back to make it to the boat in time.
Yep.
I think that traveling separately is a bad idea when we know nothing about these isles.
Yep, even the books back at the libraries didn't talk about these places.
I mean, I like work out. Like I put my hand up to my own. I don't see anything super dangerous yet.
Well,
We could just
how
have
long
to-
were we in that forest the other day and nothing bad happened?
Well,
So- That is the operative term there.
Don't underestimate it.
Just saying, we were all freaked out. And we were fighting Zen about the possibility of dying, and now that we're in a new world, you suddenly want to run off on your own.
This is in character, huh?
Yes.
This Zen fellow. You said he killed gods, yeah?
Ooh, I think I know where you're going with this, and I've been thinking about it too. Continue. Yes, he has killed gods.
Do you think Zen is what this place calls the all?
Same thing I was wondering earlier.
Possibly.
Because Benji said that the all killed a lot of gods.
Yeah. And pretty much the only descriptor we've used to explain what Zen did in our world is, oh yeah, he killed a bunch of gods.
So Zen is from this realm.
he did kind of appear, didn't he?
Yeah, it's not like we exactly know where he came from.
But if Zen is from here, would it know this?
I mean, you know, it's kind of like when you have a kid when in like a different country that you're from. It's like a citizen of there, even though you're from.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Venlin, make me a wisdom save, please.
Oh
Who?
fuck.
You, Venlin.
Oh no.
Me,
All of
a
us?
wisdom save.
Yes.
That just Devlin. Oh god, we're like unlocking locked away memories right now.
Honestly, I feel like I should be using legend lore on some of these questions you've been asking, but
It's fine.
actually, what does legend lore even do? I'm not gonna use it right now. I just want to remember. I'm gonna roll. Give me a second. A wisdom save. You say yes.
Yes.
Roll
Save.
high.
I have an 11 in this. I mean, I didn't roll an 11. I mean, I have a plus 11, so whatever I roll, that's a dirty 20.
Damn.
Total?
Yes, that's a 9 plus 11.
A moment here.
What does legend lore do?
Venlin. Make me a perception check. Oh no, passive perception.
21.
Your shadow was gone.
Wait, like my actual casted by the sun shadow.
There is no sun. Make me a perception check, please. Venlin.
Oh
That's a nat 20,
You
which
see,
is 31.
you see, behind Zavari, this large shadow growing from the trees.
no! You go more me.
I'm gonna look behind you with eyes in a certain way.
You're not gonna say anything? Okay, well, no, it's fine. Do I, like, get the hint? I'm assuming I get the hint. We, like, fight and shit. Like, I know what a get the fuck out of here means. Right?
Zavari.
No, hey, DM.
Forest.
Great, like, full fast mode, I fucking Misty Step 30 feet forward towards Denlin. And then I, like, just immediate 30 feet.
He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Who's the rest of the party in terms of the shadow?
What happened?
Who's the rest of the party in terms of the shadow?
He's... The rest of you are like a bit kind of in a semicircle. This one is directly behind Zavari right now.
I mean, it's not, it's 30 feet forward and I'm whipping around like, what is it? What?
You see
I
it.
don't see
You see it visibly. There is a large shadow, these piercing violet eyes peering down at you.
I'll walk
Down?
up to it.
Yes.
You there, shadow.
Don't speak to me like that.
Ooh, I Misty Step 30 feet further back.
Don't speak to me like that.
They speak ill.
What do you expect?
It's been a while.
What the fuck?
Looks to Eric and Zavari. When last we met, you killed me. And that's what we pick up next week's session.
Yes! No, I'm not
No,
gonna say
it's not.
who it is, but I'm really hyped this is happening right now.